Depression is a mood disorder that causes persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. It can lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems. A person with severe depression can get very emotional unstable, and he or she needs someone to talk to in order to reduce the pain. Here in our video, we choose Miss Khatijah because she successfully managed her depression very well. Miss Khatijah is a living proof on how we can reduce depression in our own way.
Miss Khatijah, what is the factor that lead to the illness?
As long as I can remember, the main factor that lead to my depression, for specific, is the things that happen is during my final year. So the main causes of my depression is my final year project, because it takes so long. It takes so long to verify which the company. My second factor that lead to my depression is because of my financial problem during that time, and my social problem. I think not really social problem, because I'm busy preparing my final year project, and I have no time, limited time to go out with my friends, to go out during the things that I used to do. Okay, my financial problem is because I didn't get sponsorship from Mara like you guys did. I have to survive by my own. I have to find my own money. I didn't ask money from my parents because they're already old, and I have to work for myself, to survive, to pay half of my study fees. Then
Did you realize that you have that illness?
I start to realize that I have depression is during the day that I present my FYP, meet my lecturer, human behavior lecturer. Then during I screening the poster of my friend, then she asked me, Khatijah, are you okay? So at first I said that I'm okay, madam. I'm just okay. But for a while, I was thinking, why did she ask me that? So because during all the chaos that I have to face a month before, nobody, as long as I can remember, nobody asked me, Kitty, are you okay? What happened to your FYP? Blah blah blah. So when she asked me that, so suddenly I said, no madam, I'm not okay. I said that to her. So suddenly I cried. I think I cried. The center of library, the other people is presenting their project, then I cried literally in front of everyone.
So, how are you handle the depression?
My disorder is seasonal. So it's season that happened during my FYP. So that's it. By the end of that season, by the end of my FYP, and everything is done. So I start to have more time, and I can work. I can do the thing that I used to do. I have I have time to go back to my brother's home, and I play with their kids, and I take my youngest niece to the nearest park, and she loves. I think I do that as my therapy for about every 2 days, or every day. And the other thing is I work. I used to part-time work to get money. Then I can get to work. And I can earn money then. And other thing is I also join a lot of volunteering program. I love volunteering myself, doing the charity work, elderly, pusat jagaan orang tua-tua, old folks home, and remind me of my parents. And I think that's what I do. And I also I love making other people happy. I don't care. I don't mind being, I don't mind to sacrifice my time to, as long as other people that I help is happy, that make me happy too. So I think that's
Now with you, okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Muhammad, Dr. Muhammad, a medical doctor with Unique LRCMP. I'm a psychiatrist and teaching medical student, nursing student, and also foundation student in Unique LRCMP. So maybe you can always chip in and question me if you want to. Okay, the risk factors commonly, if you were to see, there is always a genetic predisposition whereby if any of the immediate family is having a problem, any one of the children can have the problem. But there are, as I said, some kind of conditions, some kind of mental disorder more predisposed for the girls as compared for the boys. So it's not true to say that all condition it is more in the girls, but there are some selective conditions. Along the line, there are many other risk factors. Usually there are some events that happen recently, and that could trigger them based on that vulnerable personality, or when they are weak within themselves, they are not really having a very good strength in themselves to actually handle. So they may end up, because of the stresses, the life events, they may end up succumb to become unwell mentally or psychologically. Okay, what is going on right now is what we call adjustment phase. We are adjusting to a new normal whereby we are stuck in a confined area. We are lucky, some of us actually got a big house, got a compound to go around. Some people are stuck in the room. So that adjustment disorder, subsequently, if we were to get out of that situation, I believe we have an escape way to get out. So usually we don't become mentally unwell if once we are let go from that situation of being confined, or they use the word dipenjarakan. So that is actually terrible. Actually, it all depends on how you see yourself in the situation. If you believe that you are not actually having much thing to do, and then that is how your mind works. It's about how you perceive things. If you think that is negative, it will look negative. Seasonal affective disorder. The name itself is based on season, right? That's why the name is seasonal.
Yes.
Right? And then the word affective means mood, feeling. So seasonal affective disorder means a problem with the mood in a particular season. Usually it doesn't happen as much in Malaysia, because in Malaysia we don't have many seasons. Our season is either dry or wet, hot or rain. Okay, but again, it can happen because some people are not happy when it is raining, flooding, or when it is too hot. You can end up having that kind of a depression following the season. Like in Western world, obviously when it is winter, a lot more of people are depressed as compared to in summer, because in summer people can go out and do things. So that's how the diagnosis seasonal affective disorder comes about. I just wonder what was the issue that is actually a problem with this person, and how then this diagnosis was made. I guess the doctors know best, but maybe for us we don't really go for that seasonal affective disorder. We go for just major depressive disorder. I mean a major depression or a clinical depression. But whatever it is, the treatment and whatnot is very important. including antidepressant medication, including psychotherapy, the cognitive behavior therapy, including the insight therapy, including what we call educate the person, psychoeducation, including what we call a support system network, rally their support system, including assisting in their studies, that is support system and whatnot. So whatever the stressors that we can mitigate or we can minimize, we should be able to assist and help. So I guess, well, it's been a long while since we used that diagnosis actually. Actually, you can do a self-test. So you do it to know what is the score. Actually, the easy way to score DAS test. Nowadays, online tests, there are many. You can use all the online tests and they can even actually score for you. So not only DAS, there's many other things that you can actually try to look out for and see whether who you are, what kind of person. Especially most important is not only DAS test, it's a test like personality test, a test about who am I kind of a thing. You must know who you are, because unless you know who you are, you know your strength and you know your weakness and you know your belief, your attitude and things like that. So then only you can actually manage a lot of things. Another test that I would like you to go through if you can on your own self is self-esteem test, is assertiveness test, is able to actually look at anger management, look at there's so many tests, even like horoscope can tell you who you are kind of thing.
Here, we want to insist that people with severe depression might be through worst day ever, but they need to remember one thing: you guys are not alone. Together, they seek help, and together we guide and help them.
You are never a burden.
Please don't give up.
It is okay to say that you are not okay.
It's not your fault.
Matter the most.
You are not a disappointment.
I believe in you.
Don't be scared.
We can get through this together.
You are not alone.
I am here for you.
Life is one big fight.
We all love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. We all love you.
みんなの見つめる視線がこう変わった美しかった時代が辛くて愛されていないの내가 너무나 싫어서 엄마는 아빠는 다 나만 바라보는데 내 마음은 그런 게 아닌데 자꾸만 뭐라만 가 어떡해
Just believe that you are not alone in the world. We're still here to hear your stories without judging, and we will keep admiring your courage and braveness. We will keep going to give moral support to the needy people, and we all love you very much.